In case study C, we have a precedence diagram for a product, and this is the root sheet of the product starting from A all the way to H. Okay, as shown on the screen, it's pretty obvious that step E is assembly step, meaning that product after step C, F, and D will be assembled at step E. As well as we have the processing time, as I've already mentioned on the paper, is 5 minutes per unit for A, 3 minutes per unit for B and C, all the way to step H and D. Okay, so here the given we have so far that BCAD, they are run it to failure. Okay, we have E, F and G, preventive maintenance. We have 10 minutes daily, as well as we have monthly of 3 days for E, 4 days for F and 5 days for G. As well as we have machine B with different type of error. If we have type 1 error, type 2 error, type 3 error. It's clear obvious that if we want to optimize our system, we need to find a way to order the part needed for type 1 error, type 2 error, 2 prime and 2 double prime, as those waiting days for the part to be delivered, they must be reduced to almost 0. So the first step to consider, the first step to consider, which is extremely easy, is to find the number of unit possible on every step. The number of unit possible on every step, you have to see it in a way that as if it is independent. So A alone, how much does it do? B alone, C alone, D alone, how much does it do? On all of them, as well as we have the availability on every single machine, which is different than the availability time available per day. To start with, like the first line, we have total working time per day 8 hours, so 480 minutes. We do have 1 hour lunch break of 60 minutes and 2 breaks of 20 minutes each, so 480 minus 60 minus 2 times 20 is 380 minutes per day. So this is the remaining available time per day. Okay, as well as we have the availability on machine A is 10%, for example. Okay, so let's see how in order to calculate the capacity of machine A. Okay, so we have the time available. We're calculating the time available is 480 minus 60 minus 40, which is the break, so 380. So the time available is okay, so sorry راحت الكهرباء. So that 380 times 0.9, which is the time available. Okay, so this is the time available per day, so 380 times 0.9 okay, so 342 minutes, and A requires 5 minutes per unit. Okay, and we have a scrap rate of 5%, so 68.4 units. Okay, times 0.95 as 5% is scrap, so A is able to do 65 units. Okay, this is very simple. So we calculate the total time available to be devoted for machine A, and we consider A as extremely independent, and then after calculating this we obtain we take into consideration the scrap. So what I did here, I put in red the capacity of every single machine. Again, the machine is independent، ما كأنه في شيء لقدامها ولا وراها، قديش هي فيها تنتج. okay. والنمبر in black which we're gonna do now هن ال before and after. Okay, هن ال before and after. I need to remind you when we do the before and after هنشتغلها هلا. So we have before after. ما نبلش احنا بالماشين اللي هي we start with a machine that's well supposed to be the bottleneck, which is clearly obvious. The lowest number in red اللي هي 54. Okay, so 54 before E. إذا بتطلعوا هون we have 54 before the scrap. After E, after the scrap is 52. So here just the same. So we have 54 before E is 54. After E is 52. Okay. إذا بنجي على G اللي حيوصل عليها هي 52. Okay. نضربها بالسكراب of G which is 0.4.5 يعني 0.955 يعني كأنه 95.5%. اوكي يعني فعليا هون 52 times 0.955 49.6. أكيد لأننا نحن we're doing rounding up rounding down directly. okay. بيرجع عنا نحن step H so 49 46. هلا بس هعمل وحدة منهم concerning step F for example. after F is 54 before F أفرجيكم شغلة before F هي so we're gonna consider this separate into consideration. So 54 divided by F اللي هي 33% يعني 0.97. so we have 55.67. يا بنعمل rounding up يا بنعمل rounding down, as simple as that. so it's 56. الأقرب على الرقم نعمل لها rounding up or rounding down. so we got all the values in red as it's obvious in front of us. those values هن before and after on all the step. sorry in red هن capacity والسود هن before and after on all the step. هلا you have to take into consideration the following. A فينا ننتج نحن 68 but we only producing 59. so A it has some idle time. okay هذا نحن we have to take this into consideration. يعني هون كمان another example بيقولوا لي انه no scrap and no buffer. no scrap and no buffer. الvalues اللي تحت scrap and no buffer. start in the diagram number in black font مثل ما مبين قدامي هون. هلا اذا بنرجع لهون بس I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. حطيت الارقام هون on the top هي 59 56 55 54 52 على كل سيستم الماشين A. حنشتغلها هلا بس انا I'm gonna do اكيد one example and the rest is just the same. بدي اشوف كيف ال A كيف الوقت بالنهار اللي عنا اياه على الماشين A. اوكي طيب انا ال A بس عنا نحن 480 minutes per day منهم 100 minutes هي break. عنا نحن هون 380 minutes هني هودي ال available time per day. مظبوط. نفس الوقت on machine A what we have 380 هي literally 342 plus 38 عفوا. هودي ال unavailable time تذكر هي 10% on machine A. اوكي اكيد ال unavailable time هذا ما بعتبره does not exist anymore. so نحن حنشتغل بس بال remaining available time هي 342 on machine A. هلا اذا بتطلعوا هون شوي قبل ماشين A قالوا لي انا لازم انتج 59 بس I can produce 68. اوكي لازم انتج 59 but I can produce 68 units. deal. طيب ال 68 units عبارة عن ال 68 units عبارة عن هني ال capacity of the machine. So ال 68 unit هي عبارة عن ال capacity of machine. 68 unit هي عبارة عن ال capacity of machine، و 59 هي عبارة how much it need to produce. منها هيدي طلعنا انه the 85% busy، اكيد 59 على 68 و 15% idle as it's obvious on the screen. من هذا البرسنتج رح طلع هون ب 342 انه هي هيدي 290 minute busy و remaining 52 minutes idle. اوكي، اذا بنرجع على الشغل اللي معنا اياه هون اكيد on the screen. So we did this for all of them. Okay, أول step بيقولوا لي concerning preventive maintenance on step E, F and G 10 minutes daily checkup. The 10 minutes daily preventive maintenance inspection on machine E, F and G can be performed during the idle time. However, the 10 minutes preventive maintenance must be performed during break time, unavailable time or outside working hours. لأن step E is a bottleneck step in the system. So in order to stop for 10 minutes to perform the daily preventive maintenance, we have to do this slot during the break. هلا الشغلة الثانية that we need to take into consideration هي ال monthly preventive maintenance of 3, 4, 5 days on E, F and G respectively. اللي هن 3, 4 و 5 days on E, F and G respectively. طيب بذكركم انه الاي بدها 3 days، اف 4 days والجي بدها 5 days. Do we perform them all at the same time? Yes. Okay. The question أنا if I perform them all at the same time, do I have enough staff to do the 3 maintenance tasks? Yes or no? I need to take this into consideration. If I have excuse me, if I have or if I'm going to perform the 3 inspection E, F and G all at the same time, do I have enough people to carry out this job? Yes or no? Okay. الهين علي اعملها، بس حارجع ردكم شوي لورا، انه بدي اشوف step F. step F عندنا نحن كل يوم meet 100 minutes break time، عندنا 292 minutes idle، عندنا 57 minutes in البزي، عندنا 31 minutes الماشين is unavailable. هيدا الماشين F. اوكي، الماشين E عندنا نحن 100 minutes break، عندنا 353 minutes هي is busy، عندنا 0 minutes idle. Okay, I'm just writing down the numbers. والماشين G هلا برجع بظبط النتورك. عندنا 100 minutes break، 146 minutes idle، 208 minutes busy و 26 minutes unavailable. هذه الماشين G. بعد ما حطيت هدول الوقت اللي مبينين قدامي هون على الشاشة، انه عندنا نحن هون قديش idle time على الاي، قديش في idle time على الجي، قديش في idle time على الاف، 292 minutes. انا اللي بفكر فيه بطريقة is extremely easy, extremely straightforward. Concerning machine F for example, it has lots of idle time. Okay. It has lots of idle time. هذا اللي مبينين قدامي، يعني 16% busy, 84% idle. Okay. I need to produce 56 units per day. بالشهر هني 22 days per month, so 1230 units per month. Time needed to produce this is 1232 minutes. And the F هي 1 minute per unit. With time available 300. So I can produce all this in 4 days. Okay, I can produce all this in 4 days. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait the whole month to produce this amount. I can produce all this amount in 4 days. I don't have to wait the whole month to produce to for this amount. okay هيدي الأول step اللي عندي إياها. بيرجع عندي نحن I need to remind you about one aspect هي is the following concerning machine G. نفس القصة أن نحن 13 days per month is machine G is busy. concerning machine E لأن machine E هي ال bottleneck, so I can't stop in order to do the production, so I have I'm obliged to do it. يعني بدي أوقف على الماشين E 3 days وهي ال bottleneck, so let's see what will happen. okay نحن we're gonna schedule preventive maintenance on machine F, schedule preventive maintenance on machine E and G, وبعدين نحن we're gonna okay schedule machine preventive maintenance on machine F. Concerning machine F, perform 4 days of production at the start of the month, buffering. First week Monday to Thursday, then stop working on machine F till the rest of the month. يعني أول 4 أيام من الشهر I do machine F and then I stop for the rest of the month. Okay. Concerning machine schedule preventive maintenance on machine E and G, I'm losing 1 day of production, 50 units processed on E or 46 unit production loss. During Monday and Tuesday, production to buffer between E and G, extra surplus of 52 times 2, 104 units buffer. And when G is back on the system, I perform those units حتى يصير معنا هيك 36 unit of potential production on G, a buffered surplus units in storage. يعني أنا I need 3 days to be processed on G in order to make up for the loss of production. okay طيب يعني هون أنا concerning this, I've seen how to schedule preventive maintenance on E, F and G respectively. كيف بعملهم overlapping أو لا. Concerning machine E, since it is the bottleneck and it is like the crucial part of the system, I need to do it like Saturday, Sunday for example. If I'm working weekend, or I have to do it, or I have to stop 3 days of production. But most probably I would do it Saturday and Sunday in order to reduce the off time. وبشتغل بوقف نهار واحد هي وبشتغل سبت وأحد. يعني أنا in conclusion what I'm trying to say in a system, this is the root sheet of the system. okay أول شيء the first step is to know to calculate the capacity of each step separately, individually. okay هاي أول step. Second, I need to know the following. I need to find the idle and busy time for every single step ولا كأنه في غيرها بالسيستم. okay by knowing the idle time of every single step, I'm able to do what? I'm able to know how much time I can afford the time off. يعني مثل ما شفنا بstep F, it's better to do all what I need to do on step F at the start of the month and have the rest of the month as off, so I can do preventive maintenance whenever I want. يعني اللي بيقول لي مثلا for example I can do simultaneous preventive maintenance on E, F and G, maybe it's not a good idea, depend on the number of people needed. Do I have enough staff to perform preventive maintenance on 3 steps simultaneously, yes or no? okay so this is part 1 of the case study.